living in that.
Yeah, they're just gonna play on people's designs. You know what I mean? They know people's designs. They know what to do uh, to alter people's rhythms to where certain designs are gonna go and do certain things, and it's gonna create a certain kind of structured reality.
Where they feel like they're in control.
Yeah, yep. Because they be in their emotions, and the emotions be empowered. So, and if they identify with emotions, then they feel like that's their self. So they feel like that's what's empowered. And you stay overstimulated in the system on the grid, then you're gonna like more likely be burnt out. Your nervous system is
Burnt out by the light, not in touch with your true self.
Yeah, so it's gonna be more. You're gonna be more likely to be emotional just because your nervous system. It's not even like anything is wrong with that. It's like this was supposed to happen to let you know as an alarm signal, like yo, it's time for you to make a way away from this.
That stop codon. It's like a stop codon. If it was genes and things like that, genetics.
Yeah, some people really don't have certain codes though.
Yeah, to stop.
But I'm seeing though, like they're always reliant upon people that do have the codes. So it's really just kind of dependent on them, like whoever is like the super clone over them or whatever, super demon over them, super spirit. You know what I mean? They don't have the codes.
Stand-in.
So they're just gonna play off of what the regulator or super demon does.
Yeah. It's crazy when people it's just like to be around people who are always just gonna go off of what you do. It's wild.
Yeah, that's it, man. I mean, a lot of people do watch you though. They get distracted in you, and they're not watching the movements. They're not watching. They get lost in that, in like the character, and the avatar.
Yeah.
And I think that's what happens in relationships a lot too. Like, cause you really become an object to each other. You become objects, and like something that you can have. You know what I mean? Like, or, well, it's like what do you say? Like, if you try to you'll lose the world if you try to grasp it or something.
It's like people paying for water.
Oh yeah.
The relationship with water is ruined. I feel like once you pay for it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And it contained some contained thing that you could.
That's what I'm saying. Everything like that, man. Like the process to breatharianism, I feel like has to be toward like you have to start to grow your own stuff and have a relationship to be full producer.
Yeah.
To be full producer, go through that process of like, now I'm just going to like just juicing greens or whatever it is. You know what I mean? If you grow fruits or whatever you do to where you sustain off your own food, I feel like if you do that long and like a period, just to have that relationship of being a producer, a 3D producer, then you fulfilled that like experience.
And you're breathing through that whole process.
Yeah. I feel like once you like learn how to do that, then you just like that's like that experience, that memory is like encoded in your blood now. It's like there. It's like in your dreams, and you share it with your children, or anybody that's really, I guess you have a close impression on.
So your body had that test. It has that. See, that's the whole thing. That chain that we're creating. Like, so through our own experiences like that, when we go through those experiences, that's something that's stored in the body to where later on, certain things just, that's how you really can like.
Yeah.
Design.
Just like a dog knows to eat grass when it's constipated or something. Like, it's just ingrained in there. It's just like certain things are just hardwired in there. Like if you have that, if ultimately if you come from people that are that were self-aware and self-contained, if that's in your blood and people that you come from experience that, then that's there. And then it's you can amplify that.
That's how it transfers. So that's why it makes so much sense through life. So you're just doing it through your own lifetime and experiences, but damn, that's really how it builds up over.
Yeah, and then it's like, and then you can make a blockchain, right? Basically, where you just like passing it on, or you actually collectivize like as like a larger and larger unit. Because the more that you can balance yin and yang, the greater the evolution of you and all the people involved. The more that they experience, like if you have a 10-man team and y'all experience the growth as 10 people, then the growth is tenfold. But then once you get 100 people, it's 100-fold, and they all are part of that experience.
Yeah.
So it's like they all have firsthand experience in it. It's like an intimate experience.